Hello. Hello there. Hi there. Hello. Hey there. Hi. Hello. Hi there. Hey. Hi. Oh, hey. Hi. Hola. Hello. Reagan 303. Thank you for the tier 1, by the way. Everyone, are we ready? Are we ready for a big day today? Big day of Overwatch? Big day of supporting T1 Overwatch? I know I am. Hello, Mel. Can you do the Scrandle, please? Of course. Of course we'll be doing Scrandle. We got 4 maps in the series, bro. We'll be doing a Scrandle. Don't you worry about that. No one told me growing boobs would make me so tired. Honestly, I feel like... Here's... Okay, I'm gonna... This sounds bad. Oh yeah, get your preds in. This sounds bad, but does... It's just a general biology question, not specifically related to this. If you are growing, like, any part of you, like you're going through a growth spurt, or whatever, or if I guess if you're taking estrogen and growing breasts, do the size of your boobs make you more tired? Like, do you get more tired the bigger you grow? Thoughts on that? Is that how it works for boobs too? I don't know. Any doctors? Any doctors in chat can tell me on that one? You would think it's probably more energy, don't you think? You know, I would assume so. Here, I haven't done my hair yet today. I probably have to put on a hat. You guys are gonna make fun of my hair. You guys are gonna make fun of my hair. Take E to pursue the scientific method. That's so true. That's so true. Look, you guys are gonna... Let's see, full preview. Look at this berries and cream ass hair. Look at this berries and cream ass hair. I need to put on a hat, man. Like, this shit's crazy. We gotta hide this. We gotta hide the berries and cream ass hair. School picture day ass hair. I'm no gynecologist, but sure, why not? So true. So true. Damn. Women really are so strong. Women are so strong, guys. Can we clap it up for women? Can we clap it up for women, guys? They're so strong. They're doing great stuff out there. They're doing great stuff out there. Then me, then I got my fucking dude. I gotta put on a hat, man. I agree, Reagan. This is a Chengdu hat type of night. Let's take a look here. I'll show you the hat collection. 1 second.
Competing underway. They haven't had some huge major appearances. It's usually obviously representing Korea. We've had crazy Raccoon and Team Falcon. So this would be kind of unprecedented territory for new representation coming from Korea onto a world stage. To
we have the full.
Of course.
You guys can pick the hat. So we got Frog Detective hat. Here, I'll go to. Let me put myself in the intro view. It might be larger. Frog Detective hat. Right here. Frog Detective. Okay, put this to the side. Put this to the side. You guys are deciding what I pick. Seinfeld hat. Honestly, I fuck with Seinfeld the show. I'm not fucking with Jerry Seinfeld so much. Plus, you know what happened with Kramer, you know? So I haven't been wearing this one that much recently. Haven't been fucking with the Seinfeld hat as much recently, even though I love the show. Let's take a look. The limited edition LCQ, Valorant LCQ, I believe 2021 hat. So that one comes out occasionally, kind of in Mayhem colors. So, of course, the Pikmin hat. The Pikmin hat. Of course. That one's not going on. Also, yes, as someone that cast the Falcons game, it is exceptionally funny that Falcons are going to have to go to their LCQ. But the Falcons, I mean, they're essentially going there for free anyways. So, you know, it's just kind of funny. But it is funny that it's also insane they're in LCQ. Mayhem hat, old school Mayhem hat, pink. Florida Mayhem. I guess not really old school, but a pink Mayhem hat. Mayhem hat here. Pretty solid. This is just you guys deciding what hat I'm gonna wear tonight. I got an in and out. I got an in and out hat. Got an in and out hat here. There's a Mayhem jersey in the crowd. Let's fucking go. Let's freaking go. Of course, the solid Chengdu hat. Chengdu Hunters doesn't come around. Very nice hat. Fan of this one. Good shit on broadcast yesterday. Glad to see Marvel Rivals talent getting more opportunities. Also, Championship Mayhem hat. Championship Mayhem hat. Gold. Notice the gold. Notice the trophy in the back. Championship Mayhem hat. That one goes over there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the rest of the hats anyways. This one, this is just a workshop. This is just a workout hat, honestly. This is the Boston Patriots, New England Patriots hat that I got from Boston Uprising 2018. It's kind of fucked up from working out so much. This is the Pixel Playground jean denim hat from my time at Misfits, working with Carl Jacobs. That project's dead though. And then finally, from doing push-ups on stage and working with Misfits, I have the Name Your Price Trucker hat. The Name Your Price Trucker hat, also often used as a workout hat. It's okay, Nizoki. Do not worry. I think I'm going to go Chengdu. I'm feeling Chengdu. That's the hat collection. You showed the best hat first? Yeah, I feel like I'm going to go Chengdu, though. I think I don't think I'm going the Frog Detective hat tonight. I think we're going Chengdu, perhaps. Check. Dude, you can. You can in a bit. Just a second. Alright, let me put on my hats. Dude, all my hats, I gotta go put them up after this. Okay, let me take off my headset real quick. Which hat getting the best head? Which hat going on the best head is what I say. Ugh. Oh. Oh. There we go, that's better. There we go. That's a bit better. If T1 start losing, will you change the hat? If T1 starts losing, I'll change the hat. Swing. If T1 starts losing, if you guys start losing out there, I'm swapping the hat to the Mayhem Championship hat.
So far, this is the furthest they've ever gone.
Yeah.
Glory to Zeta Division mods. Shoot Nizoki Alec into the event horizon of the nearby black hole and have their particles be emitted as Hawking radiation for the next 9 trillion years.
Avril's been a bit of a proud merchant to me previously.
Where's the T1 cap though? Ask Swing. Ask Swing, where's the T1 hat? Let's ask Swing Chip, huh? Let's ask Swing Chip. Let's ask Swing Chip that one. Also,
it seems like it's the proud town. It's proud times. Zeta Division on the other side.
I saved a couple slops.
Pelican and Flora. It's full-time Pelican, baby.
A couple slops for tonight. Hello, Cutter Cookies. Hello. Dude, it's good to be back on the setup streaming. I'm not gonna lie, it was a bitch and a half to stream from my girlfriend's setup in Toronto. It's a bitch and a half to stream from there. I'm glad I'm back here. Please tell me you got the Frog Detective hat. I did not get the Frog Detective hat. I can. It's in the rotation though. Fly to Hoyoverse again? No, because I'm not playing Genshin Impact again. My ass is not playing Genshin Impact again. I also gotta go live.
They really would love to appear in those majors, especially for T1 after being a partner team for so long and never quite making it to a high.
AGG Kibita Sudoku, yeah, that's what they say. Also, after working on the broadcast for this, it's a very interesting setup that we do because I'm looking at an Excel like sheet when we were doing this live, and they're piping in, like the translator is trying to pipe this in live to the Excel sheet to have us read it, and it's like being updated. So when you hear these pauses, it's because like Leg Day and Harry are like waiting for the translator to like finish typing the sentence. So Avril and Leg Day are literally waiting for like the sentence to come through. So that's why there's like sometimes some of these longer pauses. You got piped? Yeah, I got piped live on Twitch. For sure. Doing more for the broadcast? No, not to my knowledge. not for the rest of the playoffs. But T1 needed me. They were actually really accommodating with my T1 like obligations as well, and T1 were really like Swing Chip and T1. Oh, I should turn off captions. T1 and Blizzard and WDG were like working together pretty closely to make sure that if T1 was playing, that's why I had like the stream going through my stream. So it was they were really chill over there though. TBH, I just said yes. That's my boss right there. That's my boss. Shitting herself and saying yes to everything. Classic. Classic. My boss do be shitting herself and saying yeah. Classic stuff. Oh, buddy.
Secondary question: what are
Why does Rush look so mad?
against the opposing team?
I think that's just how he looks, man. I think just how he looks. I think he's just chilling like that. ZETA is my team, but I feel like it'd be faux pas to vote against T1. I agree. It would be a faux pas. You know what? I respect that you're honoring this channel.
We'll see if they can make it past the.
I'm waiting to hear anything spicy from the interview.
Previously in Korea, a lot of
But I'm
fantasy
probably
teams
not.
have seen decided matches, including Crazy Raccoon in the past, have not
What's a
been able to
faux
win
pas?
because of T1 looking like the strongest
Faux
team
pas?
going into this playoffs. A lot to work
T1
towards.
equals straight, and it's Pride Month. ZETA equals gay, which means ZETA win. Okay, well, first of all, T1 has Zesty, and they have Dong. And they have Proud. They literally have Pride. I think someone's wrong. I think someone's in the wrong there. Did they kick you off due to how ass you were? Yeah, they did. They did. They said, do not come back. Your translations yesterday were pretty good. Turns out this white boy does speak a little Korean. I know. What the fuck's happening to Proper? He's in his training arc right now. Next time Proper comes back, he's going to be 300 pounds of pure muscle, roided out of control. Because he got spurned by Falcons. Honestly, if I was Proper, my ass would be laughing. If I was Proper, I would literally be sitting there like in my chair, lighting up a blunt, like classic. That's what I would do if I was Proper.
At all afraid against CR. So maybe they're thinking that they face Crazy Raccoon in the finals. We're already looking forward to that.
I care about neither team, but T1 does have one of the widest boys to ever do it.
I have lost a lot to Crazy Raccoon in the past.
One of the whitest boys to ever do it.
First up, they'll have to take down T1.
Is this true?
I wonder if they're afraid of T1 at all. They did lose to T1 in this.
Like if I was Proper, I straight up would be like, listen, if you guys want me to stay, I demand $1 million. I demand $1 million a year.
Rush finished off by saying, let's do our best. That's what we're hoping for today.
Someone told me I could get an English streamer had to go for maximum nose. See, here's the question. I saw your new streamer for T1 Overwatch. Izzy, my new family member, my new brother. What's his English like? What's his English like? We doing a collab stream? We doing a collab T1 watch party with me and Izzy?
But they get to choose their opponent from the quarterfinals, and they chose ZETA.
I guess that's the question to be asked here.
Interesting pick. ZETA, I believe the choices were what, ZETA or Crazy Raccoon?
Oh my god, Floura.
Maybe sending Crazy Raccoon down to 8.
My great aunt watching the match. Floura, please. Floura. Floura, your Cassidy, Floura. You forgot your casserole before you play some Cassidy.
Higher roster pedigree on ZETA, but there's a quiet confidence to T1 to take this opponent.
What's really interesting is looking back at the rematch, which only happened, well, the match that we talked about last week.
By the way, I think you know my
friend.
pred. T1's winning this one. If I had a T1 hat, I'd wear it. But they don't want to give me too much merch. They don't want to give a white boy too much merch. And we do have drops. We do have drops because we're on Twitch, bro. We got drops.
Question will be, are we going to be seeing much of the same come through again? Burner obviously going to be playing a lot of Arista.
We got that shit.
A little bit of Symmetra play coming through from T1 as well.
You can just do some of those VTuber collabs where they don't really speak each other's languages and just interact based on vibes.
Now, even in Korea,
that's true. We could do a VTuber collab. What if I became a VTuber and like my VTuber model is just like an anteater? Because it just has like a gigantic nose. Like I just like go anteater mode. Would that work for me? Could I do that, do you think? Or is that probably not on the table? Banger?
The ZETA fans in the crowd here at the WG.
Just sign to Crazy Raccoon and become a VTuber? I don't know, because then I could have a bit. Now imagine this bit. I'm Anteater Avast now. Anteater Avast. He pops up. Then I hit a button, and then all the chat messages, like in the chat box, like I like eat them with my nose. I'm like, and then like you guys are like this eating the chat messages, and I'm like, and I'm eating you. I'm like sucking you up, like my little, and I'm like lapping you up. Thoughts on that?
Expecting maybe a little bit of ball stew coming through.
Ball stew. Ball stew,
stew,
says Avril. Dude, the G-Gays are looking great today. The G-Gays are looking, they're looking good. What is this on the screen? Dude, OWCS Korea, they've been cooking with the graphics. The graphics in OWCS Korea for playoffs have been cooking. I don't know if you guys saw the ones where it's like the good, the bad, and the ugly from last night. They were cooking.
So T1 another first.
What is this Mel emote real quick, and then I'm gonna swap over.
Go straight for Bernard's
What
here
is
to
this?
prevent him from playing one of his key dive tanks on the dive map.
It's not loading.
Yep, shutting down Bernard's
It's not loading.
mobile tank, and that also means that ZETA Division
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back. Wait, check.
in their own right.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let it sit there.
The ball off the
7
field,
TV.
and taste is going to be the
Can you
answer.
explain the graphic? What are they cooking? They're cooking ball stew. They're cooking. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know what the graphic is. Swing, could you explain the graphic? I just saw ball. I just thought there were. It was. I just saw Arissa and Jige and Stu.
I'm still not fully convinced that Bapalari is that
That's all I
good
saw.
at Helios, but due to the fact that T1 did beat ZETA with it last time around, maybe it's got some legs, but not this time.
Ball stew with the side of
ZETA
Dong.
don't want to take any chances. They'll get rid of that now.
so true.
They'll probably end up playing their own BAP. At
I
some
dare not
point.
guess what WDG cooks up on the graphics.
We are in this for
Did Shu actually manifest a BAP meta? I mean, BAP's been kind of meta for a while, to be honest. He's been pretty meta. But I think, like, teams have just been slowly coming around to the fact that, like, BAP is, like, insanely good, even with, like, dive compositions a bit. And, you know, ZETA themselves are like, we're not even going to worry about playing. I mean, we're going to play Ana here. They're going to play potentially a little bit Ana here since they have Winston. But, especially since oh, sorry. T1's going to play Ana. My bad, not ZETA. They're going to play Lucio Kiriko. Okay. How's it going? It's going pretty chill. We're going to watch T1 have a run. So, we're going to pop off. So, Diva got banned and BAP got banned, and which makes a lot of sense because T1's been wanting to play a lot of... they haven't played a lot of BAP, but they're also been confident with the Ana, so we're chilling. Betting on swing chip, Heidi Lau money, T1 wins. Okay, I'm actually locking the fuck in for this. By the way, it's first to 4, chat. If you guys don't know, if you aren't aware, this is a first to 4. So it could be quite a long match. Oh! Wait, what is my quality? My quality, though, is kind of ass. Am I going crazy here? Auto? Am I on auto? There we go. Okay, Skewed gets rolled. But they trade. They find Flora. Can we get another Pred going for Alpha E Ajaxes? Oh, well, he's fucking dead. Donghack just slammed his ass. Donghack! Oh! Get out! Oh my god, he got the fuck out? The dong ball is back. If T1 loses, I'm smug. If T1 loses, then I'm going on a Killdozer-esque rampage. Because I refuse to pay taxes. Dude, the ball's going crazy here. Like, they're actually... Dude, Zest and Donghack are rolling. Like, they've had, like, no pressure on Proud either. Wait, they're kind of popping the fuck off. Brother, did you become illiterate? No. I did not become illiterate. You're gonna destroy 13 billions and then end your life. Yeah, over zoning laws. Because I'm a bastion of liberty.
Very far away from Kitsune Rush. Nano Boost not going to be there as well.
Dude, look at the mark here on Pelican. They are actually not letting Pelican breathe. That's chill. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bernard's antied. I'm not gonna lie here, ZETA, if they're playing Hazard, I'm kind of shocked they've had literally 0 pressure on a Vigilante so far. Like, this is actually so sad. Oh, they're getting new Vungadug. Get Suzu'd. It doesn't matter. Tons of damage. And rolled and smug Wojak. Forcing the rush. I'm not quite sure about the pulse. I'm not gonna lie there, but it's fine. Enough damage. Flora dead. And we're smugging. Yimby Avast circa 2016 be like Yang Gang. Wait a minute. 2016 Yang Candency, but Cat's Eye just came out. Yang Gang. Yang Gang. Thoughts on that? Everybody libertarian. Yang Gang. Thoughts on that? Do you think that would go hard in the political climate of our era? Do you think that would go hard in the political climate of our era, perhaps? Minus 2,000? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. It's not going hard. It's not going hard. Dude, they're about to 100-0 this, by the way. They have double support ult. ZETA just have 4 fucking ults. So sure. Oh my god, ELV! Ooh, I thought he was gonna fucking Ajax. Okay, I think they might have enough ults to win this, though. Unfortunately. Yeah, they do. Can you guys not shock me? Can you guys not hashtag shock the world? Hashtag shock the white.
Not many members on T1 have gotten down at this point. Donghack, I believe, still flawless.
Can we not do that?
No real punish for the ball.
That would be ideal.
Without killing the ball, as just shown from ZETA's.
You made my +1 into a -2? Okay. That's fine. What is this echo? Are you guys getting an echo?
Dongak or Proud, but unfortunately for this composition, no Premier and a Nano Boost targets.
Really? I'm not getting Echo.
No,
Where's this Echo you speak of?
quick dash up into the sky for Proud, takes himself up to
Never mind. Okay, I've just been gaslit. Wait, Nano for Proud so they can just roll Bernard? They're rolling him? They're rolling my Bernard? They're turning Bernard into a spot. Wait, he's just walling himself in? Nope, they fucking got his ass. Okay, that was actually sick. I love just the Nano. Okay, goodbye Proud, but I love the Nano just to kill Bernard. Guys, when is the stream so racial?
Celebration for Flora.
Since they made Avast woke. I went to Toronto and I saw they made the street, they made like the big sign of Toronto in the middle next to City Hall. They made it woke. And the woke particles just transferred into me. The woke particles got my ass. Dude, this was a really good dive though, by the way, from T1. Unrelated to the wokeness. T1's dive was actually fucking really good. Like, I think you can even see in these clips they're having skewed and like Zest just chase. Like literally be a two-man kill squad. The death squad there, the Zesty skewed squad. Pelican washed? No, Pelican not washed. Overwatch players try not to slander a top player challenge. Impossible. Unless it's like Mag on Diva, in which case the slander is probably kind of fair. Mag on Diva, probably the slander is probably... Wait, Finn? Finn dead? Flora dead? Oh my god, wait, they're doing it. I was a little worried about this match simply because ZETA had looked so good with like Bernard playing like off tanks, but this is like not a particularly good Orisa map, and Flora's kind of been doing nothing. That's I really enjoyed the grocery section of Plat Chat. Could you do a Cookie Mama stream? You know, I do have a Cook Serve Delicious game in my library. I don't know, it's not technically Cookie Mama, but I was thinking about streaming that one time. Flora doing nothing, water's wet. Flora's been good. Flora's been good though. Flora's legitimately been good in the later parts of the playoffs. Like, I know Swing Chip is trying to slander, but Flora's legitimately looked pretty good.
We can 69 now?
Okay. Okay, really good slam, very good. Dude, they're actually fucking farming these guys, but also I am your only chance. Thank you for the tier 3 and the 69 months. Dude, the Dong Ball. Like, look at this dive. Like, T1 are fucking dominating them. I never said anything about Flora. Let's take a look. I'm literally looking here. Brother, they were playing onside gaming. Is that not about Flora? Is that not about Flora and ZETA Division as a whole? Chat, back me up on this, on the context clues. Back me up with this. Let's rewind 10 seconds ago. No? I know you want to launder your toxicity to me. You want to say whatever toxic thing you want, Swing, and let me and launder it through me, okay? Just because I'm a white boy that gets it popping and gets hate for shopping for cilantro in the grocery store during a podcast. I know you want to launder that toxicity through me, but I'm not going to stand for it. Okay, they mine point. Why are we on Kiriko Brig? Great question. Think it's ass. Great question. I hate it. And I'm going to tell you why. I think because ZETA, since they don't have BAP, they're like, well, what do we do here? Because Alfie is like not that good on Lucio. You would think with a Hazard Tracer like Freya, they'd be able to punish Vigilante skewed, but they just can't. Like at all. I mean, they're just going to like absolutely... They seem to be... I'm going to turn this up just a tad, dude, by the way. They've been absolutely just dominating this. Pelican maybe will clutch us up enough to where they get a point touch. Okay. Donghack falls off the map. Pelican contests. Pelican trying to do everything he can. They have a rush. They have a rally. Dude, Alfie pop rally challenge to win the fight, perhaps? Okay, they have to use this. Oh, they had to use the Suzu. Good flail. Actually good flail, though. They have no more ults. Okay, they make it back. They have to rush. Oh, scary as fuck. Forces the Suzu. Oh, the dive is so good again. Can they kill backline? They have to kill this backline right now. They gotta kill him right now. Gotta kill him right now. Chance? T1 boys? T1Ks? T1Ks? Oh, doesn't hit it. I no nade. Oh, Vigilante's cooked. Typecast as a foreign heel. Me? They're gonna typecast me as the foreign heel in Korea?
They're not
What are they gonna call me?
Here. They're gonna make sure they can get at least
Are they gonna call me
one
gaming for
percentage
woke?
on point.
Sorry,
Can they walk
I
through?
shouldn't bring up the guy. I shouldn't bring up the
Is
guy.
his own ball. He chose the ball
They shouldn't. I shouldn't bring it up. It's just not even worth it.
Dongak, he's a ball player. Bernard doesn't have a history on this.
Okay, so they're gonna mine. Oh, not quite.
Could be everything but no quick hops up. Everyone survives. Zest loses the pulse bomb.
Good sleep.
Midway through their bomb.
Bernard's stuck on fucking ball to touch, and he's 1 HP.
He's seen these games before.
Oh, the Suzu. Wait, the Suzu is so good. Really? Well, that's good for us. That's good for us. That's good for us. That's good for us. We'll take those. We'll take those. We'll take those. We'll take those. Cheers to that, brother. Cheers to that.
They needed to make sure that they had the objective under control, and
They actually just like, they were actually all trying to heal Bernard, and they had mines on point, and then the new Vungana was like, holy fuck, we can't do anything. And they just didn't touch.
For Zeta Division, how long were they going to survive?
Don't cheers me right now, bitch. Too late.
Needed to be able to die.
By the way, Game for Hope is younger than Avast. Come on, we gotta stop talking. We can't talk about this. We can't talk about this. We can't talk about this. It's like talking about Dark Side Phil, man. We can't do it. We can't do it. I'm not gonna lie, Zeta has been a little overrated. The game versus Slumpy Crazy Raccoon, they really should have lost, and AGG and T1 felt like they were solidly better when they played. They looked great yesterday versus a little can of corn, which doesn't say much. Okay, first of all, Onside Gaming beat my goat Heiser, okay? Onside Gaming beat my goat Heiser. Think about that. Think about that first. They also beat my goat Jaehong. Also beat my goat Jaehong. I think this was a bad map for Zeta. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a very bad map for Zeta because Bernard was forced onto Hazard and he couldn't play D.Va or Orisa. I'm gonna say, and also I think Flora was almost non-existent in this series compared to some of the other maps. He's non-existent. I think this is a bad map. I think I'm rooting for T1 here, but I'm not giving up on the Zeta performance here. Fuck my degenerate schedule, somehow catching a Avast stream. I'll cheers to that, brother. Additionally, yeah, I think Zeta wants to play BAP in general. I think this team really likes playing BAP. Because BAP is just like, BAP is just so insanely good in general, but I think Zeta really likes to play BAP. Like, they've played, like, I know they can play this Kiriko, but I have yet to be a huge fan of the Lucio Kiriko for them, and I think situations where they can get Alfie, like, on a secondary flexa point, perhaps, is pretty good. Even though his Lucio Brig is pretty good. His Lucio and Brig for Alfie is legitimately not bad, despite his fucking Ajaxes. Despite his Ajaxes. Coke Zero the GOAT? Dude, it is. It's a Coke Zero Zero caffeine, by the way, EV James. No caffeine. You could slurp this to your heart's content. Though in Toronto, I had to make do with a Diet Coke Zero caffeine. Not quite as tasty. Hashtag sponsored? What is I'm not sponsored by Coca-Cola. Bro, if I was sponsored by Coca-Cola, my ass would be... I would be probably one of the most buttoned up streamers ever. If Coke was giving me like, because surely Coke doesn't do small money deals. They'd be giving me like $500,000. I'd be showing up the stream with a suit and tie. I'd be like, can't wait for a good day at the office. Can't wait for a good day at the office today. Typing it on my Excel spreadsheets like, working at the content factory. Type in a tweet. We are going live to play some excellent games today. Thank you so much, Coke. Despite killing and eating the Johnson next door. Okay, why am I reading this? What am I saying? There's nothing to read here. Did you ever try the Oreo flavored Coke? Yes. I did try the Oreo flavored Coke. It wasn't very good, in my opinion. It was okay. I don't think it was very good. I also tried the Selena Gomez Oreos. Hashtag gaming for Coke. I mean, I know a couple CDL pros. I know a couple CDL pros. I mean, I think that like the Selena Gomez Oreos were also not very good to me. I think they were better than the Post Malone Oreos, though. I'm not gonna lie, but that's because Selena Gomez Oreos, they were just like, oh, let's put some cinnamon in that shit. In your humble and honest opinion, which coach is the greatest fraud? The greatest fraud in the Overwatch scene. Well, that's just up to interpretation to a degree in some ways. I would say the greatest fraud ever was probably Wizard Young, in my personal opinion. If you want my personal opinion, I think the greatest fraud coach of ever of all time was Wizard Young. But just my personal opinion. But I think there were some other opportunities, but you know, I think the typical genius was perhaps the most fraudulent of ever.
That's a 4.9.
He kept getting results. What results did he get post Nixel?
They have their choice of wherever they think they've got the best chance of winning against T1. So we've got to go somewhere where hopefully
Soul 2020? No, because that wasn't Wizard. Though I do agree Wizard technically got that, but I don't put that on Wizard. I don't put 2020 Soul on Wizard. Yeah, what's up, Swing?
Oh, yeah. Once more.
Put in your opinion, as our resident Korean reporter and slanderer that wants to launder her toxicity through me.
To their advantage, potentially inviting some chaos into this, but sometimes chaos is exactly where the Wrecking Ball is at their most powerful. Yep. Do we know what the bans were last time they went to New Junction?
Yeah, the bans last time.
I think Wiz gets way more hate than much worse coaches. Fair.
ZETA had the map ban, so they
fair. That's a fair point. Here, I'll drop another coach that I think was insane fraud, but everyone agrees they're a fraud. KDG. KDG, I think, was also an insane fraud. But I also don't think that KDG is considered anything other than a fraud, though, at this point. So, okay, T1 banner, dude. T1
want to make sure that this is not going to be the vehicle that ZETA can win through.
Shut up, he's at T1. Listen, he might have turned it around. You can be a fraud. You can be a fraud and turn it around. KDG can turn it around, okay? I'm simply saying he's turned it around. I didn't believe. He's turned it around in the opinion. Okay, pre-T1, I don't know. T1 KDG, we bought the dip. We bought the dip. I'm just saying we bought the dip. And it's all working together. That's called good GMing. That's good GMing from Swing right there. That's very good GMing. It was nice being here for the coach stream. It was a pleasure being here. Okay, guys. Anywho, I'm going offline. Anywho, I'm going offline. I didn't pick up Uppies in Valorant. Oh, okay. Never mind. You know what? That's not good GMing. I think he might still be a fraud. But I mean, who knows? It's working pretty well for T1 Valorant. So maybe he's more Valorant coach than Overwatch coach. Maybe he's more of a Valorant coach. Maybe that's where he shines.
And honestly, ZETA, they did win with Bernard on this here. I think actually might have been on.
Just stop talking.
If memory serves correct, Bernard eventually swapped off.
Need child game. Also, I think T1 just like are fucking them on these bans again. Because, yeah, dude, Bernard's gonna play Mauga. Bernard's gonna play Mauga because he can't play Orisa. I honestly think T1 are fucking them on the bans here right now. They're legitimately fucking ZETA on these bans. He played Mauga yesterday? I know, but it's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the Bernard Mauga. Like, I think it worked versus onside because onside, I didn't really like his Mauga that much. I'd much rather him be on the Orisa. I think the Orisa ban is actually huge. Like I personally was not. Very few teams can pull off the Mauga. I don't think ZETA is one of those teams. I think like Falcon sorta could have, but they don't. They just don't have the sauce. And yeah, and even Hanbin got cooked on Mauga too. Like I just don't think it's a good pick. I'd rather him be on the Orisa, and they banned it. Like, it was such a good ban too. Like the first Ilios too. This is like actually like masterclass in terms of ban so far. I think ZETA were okay. I think ZETA could live with it because they're like, well, we can play the Mauga here, but I'm just not a huge fan of it. Like, they're just gonna play the Mauga rush, and I think T1 should just roll them here. Who has spread the Mauga propaganda? Probably fucking, I don't know. I mean, definitely Avril when he keeps on saying, are we in a Mauga meta? Definitely Avril when he keeps on saying, we're in a Mauga meta, half jokingly. But I mean, Falcons played a lot of it. Can we just have an expose stream? Yeah, Swing. Hop on the call. Hop on the call. Drop whatever juice you want. Hop on the call.
Will be pretty important. Notably, Finn is ahead of Vigilante. That will be useful. Alfie slightly, but basically on the same positioning as Skewed as far as the rally is concerned.
After I leave esports. Oh, okay. So you're baiting, huh? Oh, so that's bait from my GM. Oh, get blocked. Well, Downpour got blocked, unfortunately. The Dongpour was blocked. I mean, they get to 99. They get to 99 here. Decent fight. They only use the Downpour. They got a rally out of Alfie. I think T1's really happy with this trade there because you can walk in this next fight. Like, yeah, you have a Ray, but you can just like Ray. You could Ray Rally Blade if you want. Who was the most racist non-European Western player? I mean, that's a tough call. That's a tough call. I'm not sure. Maybe Hydron? It's a tough call. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that could like fit the bill. I don't know all of them personally, so. Okay, here comes the ult. Oh my explosion. Yeah, I mean they just dropped every ult. They just dropped every ult and just they hit him with the Oppie. They just hit him with the Oppie right there. OG Kaluge, listen, I'm gonna give Kaluge some credit. Kaluge really cleaned up his act. Now he could still be a very naughty boy under the surface, but I feel like he cleaned up his act a lot. He was an extremely edgy youth, though. I actually personally really like talking to Kaluge now. Every time I've interacted with Kaluge on like Team USA or like with Marvel Rivals stuff or like Envy, I actually personally very much enjoy talking to Kaluge now. I think like 19-year-old Kaluge, like 18, 19-year-old Kaluge is a very different person. Okay, Cage. It's probably going to get everyone here. Yeah, that Cage should just get enough with just one. It's a good slam for Bernard, too. Not a bad fight. Not a bad fight. How is Pelican building blades slower than Cage? That it takes longer to get ready than my wife when we want to go out. Wife humor for Overwatch? We're so back. My wife. With my wife, we want to go to the next point here for New Junk City, but she's taking so long. Anyone else trying to play a little Flashpoint? Sorry, okay, I'm trying to do a little Jerry. What's the deal with wives getting ready?
A quick jump into a bowler attach could be everything here to set.
Okay, so they're gonna probably, this is just like a Downpour engage to force rally here, or just, I guess they could use their Blade. Yeah, they do try to, but Bedonghead just dies. They're all gonna die to Blade. Yeah, they're all dying to the Blade. His Blade has tasted blood. Very nice. Is that your George Carlin impression? No. My Jerry Seinfeld impression. That does not sound anything like George Carlin. Alright, so this is the fight that T1 should be okay in, because they walk in with a rally, they have a Blade. They probably just like rally. I mean, Finn has a Ray though. Okay, I need Proud to do something crazy here, perhaps. I need Proud to do something crazy here. Proud is done nothing crazy. Proud has unfortunately died. Proud has unfortunately died. Everyone has died. Okay, well, everyone dies. Your Jerry Seinfeld impression was less funny than Jerry Seinfeld.
They were able to just get that bet one, basically 1 or 2 ults per fight. Using the fact that T1
Jerry Seinfeld, if he was an Overwatch League DPS player. Yeah, she was 17. That's plenty mature. Oh fuck. Who's that? Solo Savage. Thank you for the prime. Stop. Do you guys not know the lore? Jerry Seinfeld dated a 17-year-old when he was like 45, when he was like 38 years old. Do you guys not know this? Jerry Seinfeld was like 38 and dated a 17-year-old. Everybody knows it? Yeah. Of course we know. Then why are you question marking? Why are we joking about it? We joke about DPS players being bad people all the time. Why is it now we're question marking when I say, oh, DPS players are racist? We're like, haha, DPS players, Overwatch League DPS players were pedophiles. Now, but it's Jerry Seinfeld and we question mark? What's the difference? What's changed? What's changed in the air here? What's changed in the air here? Do we like DPS players? It was purely the delivery? No, it wasn't. Something changed here. I think this chat's had a shift to the right. This chat's had a shift to the right, and I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable with you guys, my chatters, anymore. I've been doing all the emotional labor in this relationship. I'm gonna start gaslighting you guys with therapy speak. That is so sad. Wait, they're actually winning this fight here though with the blade though. You are white. Star_OW. Thank you for the tier 1. I don't even, that's not even like a rebuttal to the statement. Okay, I gotta lock in here a bit. We're doing too many bits. We're doing too many bits here, okay? I'm locking in now. I'm locking in now. You guys have distracted me from my core purpose of locking in. This is your fault. Okay, so Alfie's gonna rally around corner. Oh. Well, the engage is really good, honestly. The engage was kind of fucking nasty. That's fine. That's fine. Fast fight loss. Fast fight loss. They can walk in here with the new Bungada.
Should be one last attempt here for T1 on the ducks.
Alpha E just peeking with shield in terms of third person peeking.
Jerry has a rip tire, so don't make fun of him. I can't do any more Jerry Seinfeld bits because everyone says that they don't like them. Everyone's like, oh, he's doing Jerry Seinfeld, and it's not my favorite impression of all time. Like, -2. Even though the material is golden. The material is golden. It's golden, Jerry! Golden! What about my George? Can I do a George?
Might be much. Oh, where is Bernard going? Bro is going all the way to the back. Is some disruption in the back line, and T1 are having issues dealing with Bernard back here.
Bernard gets punished, but they did not touch point. They were unable to get to point because Zest immediately died, so they kind of got rolled. This is an unfortunate map so far. Who is that? Dare_Inder. Thank you for the prize. Do the soup man. No point for you. The soup Nazi, if he was in control of the point here on New Junkertown, or so New Junk City. No point for you. No touch. I liked your Jerry bit. Thank you. I think Seinfeld's a little over the stream. Okay, guys. We're going to start doing Adventure Time references. How about that? How about We Bear Bears?
Yeah, it seems like often these fights aren't very sustained here on New Junk City. They're happening real.
Okay, so they're gonna raid point. They should be able to just like, well, they need to be able to focus Pelican here. They need to focus Pelican. They need to find Pelican. Oh, they couldn't get Pelican. Oh my God! Wait a minute. Zest. Oh. Oh, Donghack died. He needs health. It's a Dong versus Flora, and Flora because he have the perk. They know. They actually know. They know because of the fucking perk.
A little modicum of health to try and find that perfect.
Oh, he can't do anything. This is so sad.
Had full HP, maybe can challenge for the 1v1, but just too difficult to do when he's low. Has to go for the health back and has to give up the point. Waiting patiently for the squad to arrive. Double tank ult was about to be on life.
Okay, Proud finally does something. Challenge, activate. This is good. They can just pop a downpour if they feel like it. They don't even need to. Oh, Proud, he's back. He's back. My pride. My T1 pride is returning.
Simply eviscerated when they tried to stand on business, and ZETA division walk over 48.
That's where T1
it's Proud Month. That's true. It is Proud Month.
Find those opening picks. Proud so good for it in the past. When you're on a retake scenario, hard to find.
Hashtag Zeta males. Hashtag Zeta males. When you drop one of the most legendary Ajaxes in Overwatch history, then goes the tier 2 EMEA. Hashtag Zeta male behavior.
A bowler ready to go, but T1 have got a fairly spread out formation right
Getting money before heading to tier 2 Saudi E-League.
with the bowler. Well,
Hashtag Zeta male.
just continuing to get rid of the health. Oh my goodness.
New Bangada? They fucked it. They fucked it, but it's fine. The downpour's good. Okay, the downpour's really good. Dude, they killed Alfie through rally as well. Wait, that's actually so fat. That's actually so large. That is so large and in charge from Donghack hitting that downpour. I want Donghack to lose because I hate his hazard skin. Okay, well, first of all, it's Pride Month. You shouldn't be hating people because of the skin of their Overwatch character, okay? You should be hating them for their beliefs and if they said something annoying on the internet. Okay? The cage was actually pretty good there. They tried. I liked the idea from T1 because they wanted to take like the early fight, hoping they could maybe just like force a lot more ults and then leave, but instead they just got caged really early, which I'm like, okay.
Would have been maybe a little bit more of a different fight, although you'd imagine Burner just goes for a different target in the cage if that were to occur. But ZETA Division,
Avast stream is so much less racialized. So true. So true.
Anyway, send in a play to go for the touch while you play the actual cage fight. And
Listen, I'm not. One of these questions.
As we now head to a very pivotal potential last fight here.
I'm not gonna read it, but
ZETA in command.
support ults to retake. Yeah, I think they tried to go to force the fight so they can go for the, so they could just like get the cage out and go for the support ults. And try to force it, and then maybe even back out, and then they could recontest. But they just weren't able to get out, which is fine. Blade's good. Blade's really good. Oh, that's fine. They got two. They got two off of it. That's good. They're chilling. They're actually being chilling. Come on. There it is. Oh, there it is. Do you think Hazard gets a buff from global warming destabilizing the weather?
He got it done. ZETA Division.
Guys, do you think it's like a good move for me to move to like Toronto, Canada for like global warming purposes? Because like the more north you go, the less likely you, or the more likely you are to win and survive. Because also like they have the largest body of fresh water with like the Great Lakes. We got rain downpour. Oh yeah, we do, buddy. I don't think they need to downpour. They might go for it anyways here in the choke. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, that's fat. Wait, Finn raid. I didn't even realize that. I thought they were gonna hold it. I thought they were gonna hold it, but Finn popped the ray because they thought they could live through Vigilante's ray and they just got downpoured. Wait, that's actually huge. This is actually gigantic. How about we talk about the ults instead? How about we talk about D's? I just talked about it for you. How about we talk about D's, huh? Do a Larry David impression. The problem with doing a Larry David impression is that my Larry David gets very close to a Bernie Sanders, I feel. Because they're kind of just like old dudes. Okay, Bernard gets ran the fuck over, but they got the cap. T1 gave them the cap here so they could like LOS the rally a bit. Wait, it's goated. It's goated! Holy goated bash! Holy goated bash and goated bolus. Wait, my proud. He's done it again. Extreme proud moments. Holy extreme pride moments, number 37.
Raging Genji running at him to pull the mace out and sprayed it in his face. Said, "Get out of here for ZETA Division."
Skewed my goat. To be fair, I think Skewed might have died there still if Proud doesn't hit the bolus. But very good bash from Skewed and saving it for it too. Who coaches T1? Me. Me. I do. No, it's Rush. Yeah, they have literally nothing in the bank. Dude, Bernard is getting rolled over. They've done it. T-Win K. No ults. That's a 2-0, baby. Did the stream show Skewed break Pelican's ankle? Yes, it did. The stream did show Pelican break his fucking ankles. Or, sorry, Skewed break Pelican's ankles. Rush might actually be the GOAT. Do you want to talk about a guy that I don't think is a fraud? Rush. I'll say it. Talk about a guy I don't think is a fraud. Rush.
And then the turnaround towards the end, a very hard fought.
Stop the count. It's too late. It's too late, ZETA males. I've already depicted you as the team down 0-2, and me as the team up 2-0. It's far too late, ZETA males. Swing, can you stand up in the arena and do a little dance for us?
0-2 in the series.
However, now
Can we get you doing a little dance in the arena?
The weapon that was deployed against ZETA Division, against one of the greatest assets that ZETA have in the.
Hi, I'm here for my weekly torture session. Parentheses Overwatch stream.
We'll have to see if ZETA can try and make this one work as we come back.
You know, Layla, you're God's strongest soldier. I am excited though because here's good news. After this weekend, I am finally gonna have enough recuperation time. Variety's back. Variety's back, baby. We're so fucking back. What were the odds for T1? It was pretty good for T1, but it was like not like a blowout. I want to say it was like based off the cast, like the actual on stream, it was like 60%. Also, I'm doing it. I think I have time to do a Scrandle. Thoughts on that? Well, he'll start another game. He won't finish. Okay, you know what? I'm refreshing this emote, Mel. Anteater. That was the one, huh? Let's do a scrandle. Quick scrandle here. What emotion does the emote convey? When you want to eat ants. Duh. These guys just don't get it. They don't get the vision of Anteater. I didn't add it yet. Ice cream from Barcelona. Or Charlton Athletic. The Onion Bhaji Burger, $4.90. I'm not gonna lie, the Onion Bhaji Burger, to me, looks better. It looks pretty good, honestly. I'm kind of liking the look of it. Why did you say it like that? Because it's like the Spanish lisp, man. I feel like all my references aren't being appreciated. They're not appreciating my referential humor. I'm taking the Bhaji Burger. Is that pumpkin seeds on the bun? Yeah, a little unconventional. I will say, I like pumpkin seeds, but I don't fuck with them that hard, though. I don't fuck with pumpkin seeds that hard. Okay, macaroni and cheese with crispy onions and bacon. I'm going to say something crazy here that people might not like it. I don't think macaroni and cheese needs bacon in it. Perhaps that's controversial. I don't know. Dude, the Pastor Birria tacos, this looks good. And it's just onion, cilantro, and lime with a little bit of salsa. Wait a minute. Oh, it's in the US. That's why. This is in the US. They know what they're doing. Prefer my mac with broccoli? You prefer your mac and cheese with broccoli? Broccoli? Come on, man. Come on, get it together. Get it together. Okay, so we have mushy peas. Listen, I'll say it again. I think mushy peas, like mashed potatoes gravy with a pie, is actually really good. This one does not look that good, but it is really cheap. I think the one on the left objectively looks better, the buffalo chicken burger, but it is very cheap with a pint. But this one's just better scran. It's better scran. It's better. This is better scran. It's better scran. There we go. There we go. We're back. That cannot be the name of the team. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it, especially for this stream, you know, where I feel like that's a very... I didn't want to be able to say it, but it was like, you know, it's Bradford City with the pepperoni pizza twist. Interesting. Or the Zeros Kenya from Hungary, I should say. Bread with lard, paprika, and onions, 85 cents. Come on, bro. Give me that. I'm sorry, I voted my heart. I voted my heart. I would eat the bread with onion for 85 cents. For 85 cents, I'd do it. 100%. I do it. I'm sorry. I do it. I don't care. I voted with my heart. I would. I love onion. Yet last night, here's what I did. 2 nights ago, my scran, I took half a white onion, chopped it into like slivers, like little like long slivers, and I air fried some chicken nuggets when I got from the airport when I got in from Toronto, and I ate chicken tenders and white onion raw. And that was a meal for me. And it was so fucking good. It was so fucking good. I love onion. I love it. I love onion so much. Was it fulfilling? It was. It was. I like thin sliced onion. Do the foreign fans know about the T1 poop tasting theorem?
Thoroughly analyzed and debunked by T1. So where do you head next? Although we've got 100% win rates over on mid.
What?
And
I don't know about the T1 poop tasting theorem. What are you talking about? I don't know about the poop tasting theorem. What the fuck are you talking about?
They went to map 3 last time. It was actually T1's choice. T1 took ZETA to watch Gibraltar. Probably not.
Gonna hop on call. Okay, Swing's gonna hop on call and explain the poop tasting theorem to us. Chicken tenders and fries. Unfortunately, the mystery sandwich, while very cheap, it doesn't look that good. I'm sorry, Vietnam. I'm sorry, Vietnam. I know Jason the Ween went on a date with Kaide's sister, and you know there's a lot of drama for the Vietnamese community right now, but unfortunately I'm saying no to Vietnam. Samosas and sauce? versus the mini pizza.
And to enable our Orisa.
I'm taking the samosas and sauce.
They did ban the Symmetra, but
Why do you know that? Because I'm plugged in as fuck.
junk, they are themselves starting to
Yorkshire
fight
pudding wrap
Symmetra.
looks
So,
okay.
what direction are we gonna take things here? As I'm also
Curryverse.
a bit of
I
a-
mean curryverse, man. Come on, curryverse.
with the
I
ban.
honestly, the Yorkshire pudding wrap,
Okay, that's also
but curryverse doesn't lose.
It actually says to me that we're enabling the Symmetra with the Genji ban.
Say one of these seems a better
I'm voting my heart. Fuck.
Malgaban on the other
Oh, so I'm gonna check the ban real quick.
Huh, well,
Malgaban for T1 makes sense.
it's not
It was
guaranteed that
causing
they
some
play the
problems on
Orisa.
the
They can't ban Orisa again,
I
so
want to make sure it's cleanly off the table. We're getting through all the Malga maps early. You know, we got through the flashpoint. We're going to pass the push now. Obviously, we could see. some-
All right, you ready for the theorem or no?
map pool does
Oh
also
my god.
match it onwards on
Your
the Malga
fucking
map
mic.
so that you
Yeah.
can make sure that- okay,
Yeah.
you wanna play Orisa? Let's make
Oh
sure-
yeah, shit. I'm like using wireless headphones. That's probably why. So
Holy.
basically,
Hazard's trying to walk past the
is it really
Uh-huh.
bad? I can just
No, no,
come
no, no,
back
no,
again
no, no,
later.
no, 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 no. Just say it. Say it. We're listening.
Yeah. So basically, there's a saying in our team where it's kind of a Korean saying as well, but like some people can't tell the difference between poop and bean paste until they've had a bite of it themselves to eat. Because meat, like miso, you know, it kind of looks like poop.
Okay. Yeah.
But apparently Donghak's one of those where like if he sees it, he just has to go for it no matter what, and then we'll find out if it's poop or bean paste like later in hindsight, basically. But then now we have a team where all 5 of them will like follow him in, and like we'll find out if it's poop or bean paste together as a team.
So they see any poop-like substance and they will just eat it.
So basically, if they see anything that looks like a play, like anything that looks like an angle, then they'll go for it.
Okay, I see what you're saying now. The theorem is we're gonna go in because we think it could be good.
Yeah.
I see. I interpreted that as all the team members are also willing to eat poop.
No, but it kind of is
It
because
kind
like,
of is. Sure, yeah.
because I mean, if all 5 of them go in and it turns out to be poop, then like all 5 of them will be eating poop, you know. But in hindsight, in team fights and shut up, in team fights and stuff like that, though, then it becomes like a clean like loss, and then you just go for the next team fight, right? So anyway, that's
Okay.
the T1 Overwatch poop.
There are like many other ways to describe this theorem without regarding about like eating poop or bean paste, but I respect it because it's very, it's a very natural, it's a very organic T1 thing, so I respect that. Is Swing part of this theorem?
Okay,
Swing
Susie?
would be the first person to try to eat poop. Yeah.
I'm the one laying out the brown particles, and I'm be like, all right, it's taste testing time, bitches. No, but it's basically it comes from a Korean saying, which is why it makes more sense in Korean. But anyway, I thought you guys might like that explanation.
We did.
All right, I'm
We
going
enjoyed
back
that
into
one.
the arena.
Okay, bye-bye, Swing.
Bye, guys.
You know, when Swing says she's going back to the arena, it kind of sounds like she's like they're putting her back in like the fucking Coliseum, and she's have to fight for her life. Okay, let me check. Let me take a look at this. I know they lost first fight. Bernard's getting to play Orisa, which is a little scary, and Flora gets to play fucking Cass. Pretty good. I did not like Swing talking about eating poop. Mods, feed them a poop-like substance that could be bean paste or poop. They'd just have to taste. And so they're just playing dong ball with a little Venture, with a little zest Venture.
Bit of a side mission here. We'll finally reveal his positioning, but the scouting information is good.
Psychological horror ball
Dude, Proud is in the fucking trees. He's in the trees.
Finn
gets assassinated. They take Flora too. Dude, really good dive. I mean, sometimes you just hide in the trees. Is Bola Shot a real ability? It's an ult more than an ability, but essentially it is an ability with how often you get it. Oh, Bernard's pounding again. Oh, Bernard. There's a non-zero chance that a member of T1 has eaten poop. There's a non-zero chance that almost everyone here has eaten poop on accident to some degree. Not on purpose, but at least on accident. At some point in their life. Good night, Frogkey. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good bed. Chat reflects the streamer. Okay, but I'm rubber and you're glue, so everything you say bounces off me and sticks to you. Okay, both pieces used. The window is around the corner.
from Zest, yet to hit really.
Zest gotta get out of there. Nice.
And now, how do you erupt from the ground onto this backline?
Okay, the Ventures, I mean, it's working pretty decently. I don't think they're getting like insane value from the Zest Venture.
But they get some value.
But Zest is putting a ton of pressure here and drawing a lot of pressure off of Proud. So that's a win. Your smell and taste are connected. Chances are, if you can smell it, you have particles inside. We all have particles inside, man, okay? It's called being made up of atoms. It's called Adam and Electron, not Adam and Steve Electron. Sorry, I shouldn't say that during Pride Month. I shouldn't say that during Pride Month.
Yeah, just burner. Kept at arm's length, unable to come and contest the car. Going to get through that.
Okay, so they get the cap.
Here, as Florida tries to erode away all of this space that was grabbed by the ball in the pre-fight.
Do not shock. Please don't hashtag shock the white. Wait, that hit. Okay, holy prediction. Wait, that's actually a sick fucking bolus prediction from Proud. Okay, wait, he's unlocked his third eye. He's unlocked his third eye. In T1 fashion, he's unlocked his third brown eye. I have hashtag eat the poop. They've done it. They've hashtag eat the poop and they've unlocked their third brown eye. This is very big.
Finds the damage onto Flora and just catches him on the side. That was a full prediction shot. He had no actual information.
And now Dong's gonna get mines to force the lamp against Finn, but they're gonna have to probably be rid of the dead eye here. So please do not make this a bit. Wait, which part? The bit?
The opening for T1 now to potentially get this 100 meters on board.
Donghack getting speared there kind of made him look like an olive with like a cocktail olive. It was just like the toothpick through him. The way they forced Pelican on Sombra, yeah. I mean, I think they're just playing it because Donghack's hard forcing this ball. And they're also playing Venture. Get hacked. Alpha, you dead already? They didn't get to save him? They're so split too. Wait, this is big. Dude, T1 are fucking rolling. Swing, we're so fucking back. Swing, we're so back. Swing, for celebration, I demand 80 meters of suspicious brown goo throughout the T1 facilities for them to taste test. I mean, they haven't won yet, but...
Now that Donghack is back, they're going to play this angle again.
What? Don't worry about it.
Look at the waiting. Look at the patience just dropping on top of him as a team.
Dude, the T1 dives today have been also fucking insane. I don't know, like, the T1's always been good on, like, these dives, but the dives right now have looked so fucking clean versus Zeta. Oh, from below? I can help with that. IBS Warriors, your time is now. Poop Conda forever. It's time to come together, IBS Warriors. Yeah, it's not looking good. Stop. Come on. Come on, guys. You're lucky it's not Juneteenth. Listen, I'm for Juneteenth, brother. Okay, we're on the same side here. You can't catch me slipping about Juneteenth. I'm a fan.
3 minutes and 20 left with 18 meters to...
I have a bowel disease and almost shit myself to death. Well, I'm glad you're alive because I think it would be very unfortunate in 2025 to die of dysentery. And it's very, that's something that should only happen to places that essentially America is an evil place and cause this problem too. It shouldn't happen to like people in Poland. Hello, Shark Candy. Hello. Dude, the mines are so... Dude, the dives here. The Donghack ball has been absolutely incredible. Like, these dives here, they're fucking Finn. Like, they're actually fucking Finn. Like, the whole series. The Venture is working out, like, amazingly, too, for the dive, which is pretty crazy, because, like, realistically, I don't think they need to play Venture into this. If I'm being honest with you, I think they could just play Tracer and probably get a similar result. Like, they could literally just put Zest on the Tracer at this point, but they played it for, like, an entirely different comp, but it still works, so... Claiming the initiative in one of these fights, catching Zest erupting from Re-Earth certainly is a great way to start that one off. Bernard on the chase. You need to try and get some staggers here, though. Let's celebrate Min fucking Min. What a beautiful mod. What a beautiful month.
Burnout just trying to play defensively for Finn, but Finn will still fall.
Okay, so this fight, I mean, I think I'm gonna say it, chat. I'm gonna say Avril Theorem.
Need to finally win this fight, but can they start getting meters again?
I'm gonna say Avril Theorem. A minute, like about minute and a half remaining.
The first step. They have a lot of ultimates to play
Of course,
for.
Shark Candy comes up when poop is talked about during Pride Month. That is suspicious timing. I'm not gonna lie. That is kind of suspicious timing there, Shark Candy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
130 left to play through. This has to be perfect for
Girl, my impact.
That's what you can't afford to have. ZETA again losing a play to Proud.
All right, double damage coming through the amplification.
The ice latte I just drank to my colon. Girl, my impact.
It's high noon, but did the T1 wear their
Oh,
watches proud?
okay, Proud gets caught. I mean, this is still fine for T1 here because the longer this fight runs, if they get more ults, I think they might just win. They might just win with a rush. No, not quite. Oh, Vigilante hits. Oh, they're so low. Oh, they're so fucking low. Floor's 21. No, they're good. Oh, well, rolled by Dong. Well, there it is. That's so unfortunate. Floor thought he could make it out.
Go for the jump pad there. Many may be wondering why didn't Flora just go for the jump while he'd reveal his positioning. And Dong probably finds him either way.
I love when Avril loves to like he latches on to something that like is relatively obvious, but he's like, I gotta explain this one. That's why he's my GOAT casting partner. Bro is the explainer. Okay, we're in a last fight situation.
And once again, it's Donghak
And T1 have like pretty good ults as long as Donghak doesn't get instantly rolled here. Yeah. Okay. This gets Alfies. They're not going to have to worry about that. Zest is just punishing Finn. He's punishing Finn. He's got Finn. Oh my god, dude. Venture's hitting. The Venture is fucking hitting. Yeah, they're good. They're good. That's it. Dude, this is going to be a 4-0. This is just going to be a 4-0, right? Like, T1 looks so good.
They are facing down the barrel already of match points.
So much to do against this hero.
Really good for going into the grand finals here. A first grand finals look for T1.
My Alfie. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not blaming Alfie here by honestly. I feel like ZETA, they kind of lost a lot of maps early in the series to like getting rolled in the drafts. And then now T1's dive is just like rolling them, just absolutely dominating them. Because that was the map where like the bans were good for T1. Or rather for ZETA. Like ZETA was perfectly fine with the heroes they had available to them. They just simply couldn't get a single counter dive. They couldn't keep Finn alive at all.
They might just end in top 2 with a minimum of 2, and best yet, Harry, winning this match gives him the qualification.
Someone get burned our teammates from a different zoo. These, come on, why are you? Come on. Do not call the ZETA players apes, okay? It's a bad game. Cannibals of a feather flock together. Billie Eilish, if she was in like that one incident where people got stuck in the canyon, what was it called? You know what I'm talking about? The Donner Party. Billie Eilish, if she was in the Donner Party. No, not 127 hours. Not Cannibal Canyon. The Donner Party. Okay, I need to finish the Scrandle here. Okay, double cheeseburger or chicken gyros. Not gonna lie, the chicken gyros looks pretty fucking good. I think I might take it. Yeah, buddy. Chicken tikka kebab or the foot-long hot dog? Hot dog, the long way. What is this? Are these the tickets? Is this an Xbox code? Why is there an Xbox logo and an Xbox code? Look at this. What is this? What the fuck? What is this? What is this shit on the hot dog? Is this an unlock code or something? Enter it. Wait, no, it's literally like a decade plus old. No, I'm not entering it. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. It actually looks pretty good though. I think I'm taking it. Okay, pork ramen. Okay, it's like, I mean, this isn't even fair. It's like we have like basic ass stadium food versus pork ramen for $5.50. Like, how is this even fair? Like, this, I mean... It unlocks my chastity cage. Nizoki, what the hell's been up with you today? What the hell's going on with you? Only 72%? I don't know. Maybe people don't fuck with ramen. People might not be fucking with Gen Z's trying to cancel ramen? Gen Z's trying to cancel pork ramen? Alright. Scrandal's done, can turn the stream off. Okay. Well, what if we did Bandle? 512 million views. Easy, 2021. Let's turn this down for a second. 2021? I gotta hear more. I gotta hear more. Oh, I know this song. I know this song. I know this song. Is this like Olivia Rodrigo? Maybe not. Maybe I don't know this one. I thought it was. I feel like this is super recognizable and then it's lost. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know this one. Oh. Is this? Thanks to you? No. Who is this? Is it because of you? What's it? Is this not Olivia Rodrigo? Is this not Olivia Rodrigo? What is the song name? Oh, Good For You. It's Good For You. I knew it. I knew it was Olivia Rodrigo. I should have known. I knew it was earlier too. What was it? I forgot the song name. I knew it was fucking Olivia. I knew it was Olivia. I knew. I fucking knew. Holy Lord. Sure? Dude, I knew it. Okay? I knew it was. I've listened to my girlfriend do her hair to this song like 8,000 times. I've heard so much latent Olivia Rodrigo. I've had so much Olivia Rodrigo particles floating through the air. It's been permeating my membranes. I thought you listened to Morgan Wallen. No. Nah, I don't think I've heard a Morgan Wallen song, in fact.
Might end up being a risk for ZETA division, but what we can say
I don't think I've ever heard a Morgan Wallen song.
Unlikely, in fact, probably not going to see the ball at all here. If you can ban out the hazard, which ZETA hasn't done yet, then you're
they banned hazard? Really? I haven't even seen the ban screen. They banned hazard for Shambali? For Shambolic Monastery? I mean, I guess hazard's like not bad.
If you manage to do that,
they banned hazard? No, they actually did.
They're banning Venture. I mean,
oh wait.
Was,
oh, Venture. Why did I read hazard? Why did I read hazard? What's wrong with my brain? Sorry, Venture. Okay, either way, hadn't seen the ban screen. And T1 bans Alari. I think that makes sense. I honestly, it's like a pretty decent Alari map. I feel like, I mean, to be honest, does this make sense? Like, Skew's a pretty good Alari, but like, whatever. I mean, I guess if T1 or if ZETA feels pretty confident on Alari. Is my brother illiterate? No. I'm just on a Degen schedule, okay? Do you know how hard it is for a man to flip schedules from East Coast to Central Coast to while being on Korea time? Flip flop, flip flop.
Shambali would have been one of those maps where double flexible could have been viable. It's funny because they are the team that have double. They have Vigilante skew.
We hate you, Venture. You will never be famous. I can't believe Shark Candy would say this during Pride Month too. Everyone, mods, mods, de-yassify Shark Candy. De-yassify them. Yeah, that's true. Take his shard and his candy. Take them both.
More than a year, it feels like we're finally getting the prestige of performance that the T1
The prestige mentioned.
across esports has been known for, Avril. And getting through to their finals, 4-0 would only continue such domination. Bernard back on the carry, Orisa.
Alright, so Bernard goes back to Orisa, which is probably their best bet here. Alfie probably just drops a right click on Zin, then a swap.
This is what ZETA are looking for.
Yep. So they get the comp they want. Lucio Bap with an Orisa sim. Like this is a comp, and this is a comp that ZETA can be pretty happy with. T1 just gonna play the counter sim too, so they can just like, TP away. Everyone's gonna be using sim here. Everyone's on fucking Symmetra. Hello, Capacilly. Bello. The minion, if they were like a low-key chill guy, like oh, whatever. Bello. Bello, don't care. Yeah, Bello, whatever.
Trying to go up onto this high ground could be.
So they're gonna go from they're gonna go. Wait, why would Proud? Oh. Oh. Wait, maybe. They gotta kill the lamp. They gotta kill the lamp. Oh, the TP. The TP's so good. Wait, the TP's actually so fucking good. I think I might have given enough. It might have given enough space. It might have. Oh, they have no heals though. It's just skewed. Help my dong. Oh, the TP was actually almost so fucking big. I feel like I could only see these comps in OWCS Korea. Yeah, Korea comparatively is very Symmetra pilled. Has NA not been playing Symmetra? I haven't seen that much in A live. Has NA not been playing Symmetra?
Quite important in these mirrors, given that that's how you burn down the Orisa. A lot more damage coming out from Zest despite losing the opening fight. There's also Finn on the opposite end, who likely will find.
Really? NA is Weaver pilled? Well, I mean, Old Ocean was Weaver pilled too. I mean, Falcons literally had to ban Weaver in Old Ocean, but I do know about the. I do know GK loves Weaver. Oh, those. I actually play Sim in my Masters DPS lobbies. Thank you, Shark Candy. I appreciate the input. Thank you so much. We have from our correspondent, from the Shark Candy correspondent there. Okay, they went there. Didn't even have to use the wall. Just a pretty good window.
Critical mistake there from Finn, unfortunately, and now you have a situation where Pelican might not make it out either. He doesn't lay down. And what a huge punish. Proud sees him through the wall, sends the information over, sends some bolts over to slow him down.
Dude, they get to play up on high ground here too. Yeah, they just get to hold this really strong high ground again here too. This is so sad for ZETA.
Who's waiting on the sidelines in main, looking for a heal, and he gets burned.
I feel like Shark Candy's arrival to this chat has made it a little bit more brain rot. Have you guys noticed that energy? Before we were pretty intellectual. Wait, they just flipped. They flipped! It's a touch! Okay, both walls are out. What do they have? Where's the Terror? Where's the Terror Surge going? Okay, the Terror Surge just... They don't touch point! They don't touch point! They all chase and don't touch! What the fuck? Okay, actual disaster class. I think... Did Donghack think he was in contest? Did Donghack think he was able to contest there with the Terror Surge? I don't know. Y'all were scatting up in here before I came, so really who's brain rotty? We weren't scatting it up, okay? We weren't scatting it up, as you so callously say. Chat backing me up on that? Chat backing me up on that? We were learning about cultural differences. Sounds like you're a little problematic for saying that a Korean saying is just pure scat. Guys, let's get him. Guys, let's get him.
Yep, 2.5 extra minutes. A Bola on the back side. And the window ready to go from Finn as well.
Okay. Oh, good poke. Wait, what the fuck is this? What is this window? What is this window? They window their own spawn to try to get out. Okay, interesting choice from Finn. Very interesting choice. And Proud is still on this like really long off angle.
Manufacturing this crunch. And now Zeta Division, we're kind of caught underneath.
I'm looking towards the chat, and I'm just not seeing redeeming chats.
Rolling on forward. Oh, Flora on the
For that, I'm entering meditation. I'm gonna enter a meditative state, where I'm gonna slow my metabolism by 10 times, and you can awaken me in 100 years. Okay, they isolate Flora again. They're just gonna get out with the TP. Dude, this is not going super well. Wait, they've swapped. They've taken high ground. They have taken the high ground while they're down Flora. I guess, to be fair, Flora is probably the one that can make it back the easiest. Dude, Finn got fucking speared out of lamp by Donghack. They gotta go Bernard. They gotta go Bernard. They gotta go Bernard. There we go. But then you'll poop like, why? Wait, I gotta. I need to walk away. As soon as we swap sides, I'm going to get a slop. I'm going to get a Coke Zero. Zero caffeine, of course. Donghack, yep. Yep. Poop. Stop. We're not becoming the poop streamer. Swing, you've done this to us. What? My boss has turned me to. Wait. Oh. Holy fuck, Pelican almost died.
It's not a position you want to be in. But you didn't want to be down 3-0.
Okay, they wall the split. What's the goal here? And Finn gets mogged. They're mogging Finn. They're actually mogging Finn over and over and over again. He's never been more mogged. And they invested ults too. Oh, wait, where? This is actually disastrous. This is disastrous for Zeta.
Flora's not even hitting shots onto Symmetra turrets, which are completely still, by the way. Not a good look for Zeta Division. Finn going down early.
It's someone less than 20 explain what mewing is. It's when you get like a lot of mews in your hacked Pokemon game.
Consistent 4v5, low number situations, no time.
It's when you're talking with Kidden on Discord and they're trying to talk to you.
Once he finds it, but up against 3 big ultras from T1, most notably the sound barrier.
Wait, the flank? They're gonna go push flank here again. Go Flora. Oh my god, they're actually. Wait, dude, that's so. The aggression is so good. Now the window, I'm a little curious about, but I mean, Proud is just pounding, so it's working out. They have no ults. Like Bernard won't even get Terror Surge in time. That's it. They stop him here. This is. I mean, it's 4-0, brother. Brother, it's 4-0. Brother, it's 4-0. 4-0. It's happening right here. This is a T1 4-0 right here. Guys, chant with me. Pretend that you're in the crowd. Actually, let's get a crowd shot. Wait, we're not gonna get a crowd shot yet, are we? Okay, let me get a Coke Zero, then we get a crowd shot.
For T1 and only a celebratory mana. There's no one left on Zeta who's going to be alive to receive it. Finn ults from spawn in the last second of that, by the way. How quickly he goes down. Once again, another opening pick from Proud. Double bolts in, and Finn doesn't even deploy the lamp early enough to save his own life. Sees the second bolt hit himself and needs to try and deploy straight away to live. Didn't end up happening. He goes down. That's all she wrote. Another 4 versus 5. Another situation where they're going to get ult counted in terms of how many ults are on board. 41 compared to Zeta. Lack of members alive. Bernard's trying to do his best, and Bernard's having some good individual moments, but the supporting cast around Bernard is falling to pieces on the Shambali and in the semi-final.
I finally see what the prop out guy was trying to show me before.
Okay.
I wasn't a believer, but I'm starting to get there.
Dude, I did leg day today, and my calves are fucking hurting. I've been focusing a lot. I've been talking with my main man, Curtis Russ. And we've been focusing a lot more on squat depth these days, you know? Bouncing on it crazy style. And it's been absolutely, like, obliterating my quads.
Cannot full hold an A, they are going to lose the map. I do not see a scenario for T1 to not finish B, given the amount of time in total.
Yeah, let's all drop, yeah, that's fine. You can all drop the, Huzz, all drop the Huzz for the, you did what to leg day, let's hear it, yep. Get out of your systems.
To bring us into at least one.
Maybe throw a poop joke in there too, because that's where we're at right now.
It's a tall order.
Fun fact, in Japan to test toilet water they use bean paste. What does that mean? I don't, what do you mean to test? Why do they need to test? I don't even want to, there's so many things about that sentence I just don't make much sense to me. Okay, DP. Dude, Finn, they're mogging him again. They're mogging Finn again. Dude, oh my god. Dude, Finn is absolutely having the worst day of his life. If Crazer can lose against AGG, will Zeta still be able to qualify to EWC? That, well, technically, yes. Because
POV, spare in hand, and a spin in there as well.
Well, I'd have to check the bracket real quick. But, like, I mean, because also there's still LCQ. They always have LCQ no matter what. Even if you don't make top 2 in Korea, you still have LCQ technically. But
because currently it's not enough to survive against T1. How fast that fight went, and we're already into a potential to cap A. And like I said,
no, they need Crazy Raccoon to win against AGG, then ZETA beats AGG in 3rd place. Well, like, there's still also LCQ though. So, like, they technically can always still win, make it. Though, granted, Falcons will be going to LCQ, but okay, the window's good to hear again, dude. This is a 4-0. I mean, they are absolutely crunching them. It is. I mean, it's over. I mean, it's pretty much over. I don't know if Zeta's gonna get another fight here. Zeta had been a little bean paste this game. And they're still going to have 3 ults for this fight, and they get the turrets up.
A Husker Zeta division that is not going to make it to a grand final. They have so close in the past.
Dude, look at Proud. He's on this long fucking flank, too. They don't know. They actually don't know.
A 3rd place at best.
Now, they do have double support. They have, like, a lot of ults here. They just don't have to die to Proud. Proud on the off angle, making them turn. Oh, the window's so good. Oh, the Terror Surge. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Wait, the spear. It put Finn back. It put him back. I think he can he leap back up? No, I don't know if he can. No, he can't. He dies. Dude, it's over. It's 4-0. It's 4-0. It's done. Dude, Dong Hack spear yet again. Such good flanks from Proud. This shit is over. Holy fuck. Let's fucking go. Say it with me. Say it with me. 4-0. I'm in the crowd. 4-0. T1. 4-0. T1. I'm in the crowd here. Yeah. Wait, praying back to the crowd again. Put me back. Swing, can you crowd surf? Swing, you should crowd surf. You should jump out and crowd surf, Swing. Just imagine I'm crowd surfing when we pan back here. Let me see it. Look, I'm crowd surfing. Whoa. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Yeah. I'm jumping out of the stage. Oh, wait, no, wrong way. Wait, let me go from this way. Here we go. Here we go. Why are you so small? This is my actual size. Don't laugh. Cracker in the crowd.
If they can't even win the Orisa meta, their composition that they know the best how to play, then things are gonna be rough. They're not out of the tournament.
Dong Hack player of the match. Honestly, I respect it. I fuck with this. I fuck with the Dong Hack player of the match. This guy actually slapped. The Dong.
Has it in anything else you would like to bring to
the dong of the match here? So wait, explain to me. People are saying, let's look at the bracket here. Chio Nation in shambles. Chio Nation in shambles. Dude, actually, Chio Nation actually is in shambles with this one. With Falcons getting eliminated and Dong Hack going forward. So Zeta goes to 3rd place. Why couldn't Zeta just beat the winner of AGG Crazy Raccoon? Am I going crazy here? Like, where are we getting that it's over for them? Are you just assuming that they won't beat AGG? Or they won't be, like, what's the assumption here? There's only 2 slots? Yeah. But, like, why are we, I guess everyone's just assuming that Zeta loses. Is that what you guys are saying? Oh, wait, they're in 3rd place. That's right. They don't go up forward. Yeah, duh. There is no double elim. There is, the 3rd place match is just a 3rd place match. Yeah. That's why. Yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they're cooked. They're cooked.
Junman's out there still, you know, historically, for a couple of years now, has been the best ball player, but hasn't been able to really make the ball work in many of these same scenarios for Crazy Raccoon. Really
Crazy Raccoon need to win.
T1 making the ball work via Dolan and via the rest of the team's Zest even
if Crazy Raccoon wins,
to get the team play as well, something that we noted was very good on Runasapi. And when you look at Crazy Raccoon,
Crazy Raccoon's second, does T1 only go to DC with them? No, like, if Crazy Raccoon wins, they can still get it. Is this based off points? Is this based off the points that they have so far? Like how, like, I'm not totally sure about the total number of points so far.
before we get to the next match,
Because Crazy Raccoon are auto-qualified, correct? Okay, yes. Oh, I see what you're saying. Crazy Raccoon, since they're auto-qualified, since they beat AGG, then that means that Zeta could still make it if they... Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes. Support of Avast by disabling ad block? Hell fucking no. Listen. You guys, you don't need to disable ad block for me, okay? I'm going to give you guys permission to leave the ad block on. I'm giving you guys permission to leave the ad block on. You have the pass. You have the ad pass.
So the question is, Dongak, you're the player of the match. How do you feel about the game?
Support of Avast by telling which was bits are bad. None of them.
Because I was eliminated immediately after losing. I guess thinking about T1 being eliminated in this single.
I don't need your permission? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You do need my permission. You're practically begging for my permission, and that's fine. That's fine that you're waiting for a strong figure to tell you what to do, despite the fact that you're saying that you don't.
They would have to play the third, fourth place match tomorrow, where still a possibility to qualify to mid-season, which certainly just...
Holy Avril and Harry, no Korean, damn, they learn fast. Yeah, they've been picking it up.
And his answer is, yeah, he was harassing Finn a lot.
Yeah,
he was harassing Finn a lot. I mean, that is definitely true.
By Proud, by Zest, by Donghack.
Twitch started forcing black screen for uBlock Origins. You need to spoof Firefox, or you could just use Brave. Dude, I'm gonna say it. Kind of a cringe browser, but I do love Brave.
He did it.
Get the trash talk going in the bathroom.
Oh, I need to pay out.
Slides over a urinal.
I need to pay out Preds.
If he wants to take it to one extra level, you know, take some inspiration from the old owl days and give him a quick little DP iron shoulder check on the way to the bathroom as well.
Oh, we already paid out. Who wins this match?
Do it while they're using the bathroom.
Our next match is, so we got AGG, Crazy Raccoon, yep.
Heroes, what's your secret? He says, I just split my time and practice multiple heroes, so I had more time to invest into myself, so I had a lot of time to practice, and we're seeing that now. I think
someone already preempted me.
One of the most flexible tanks in the world currently in Stage 2 2025.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Error creating prediction? Someone's already done it, haven't they? Yes, they did. Do I think Zeta would be #1 in A or EMEA? EMEA, tough. I feel like yes, because I have not been in super, because EMEA has yet to do well at like at an international event. Thank you for the 2-1 sub to Jerry Seinfeld, the gifted. In A, I could definitely see, but I could realistically say that Zeta could be in A or EMEA #1. If I'm being honest, I could see it in most regions. They could be #1. EMEA sometimes, even though I think they're a little fraudulent, like but in A, I'm like maybe, but yeah, I do think Zeta could probably easily be a #1 in the other regions. So, because like for sure, I think AGG T1 are like undoubtedly way better than every other team. Even Crazy Raccoon, when they get their shit together, are better, obviously. So yeah, I think Zeta probably would be #1.
Yeah.
Question is, who directs the match tactics?
They only look terrible because of Korea. I mean, I don't even think they look that. They look bad this match. They have not looked bad up until this point, and they played what is looking right now the best team in the world. So,
which makes a lot of sense.
Tactics versus strategy.
What about Falcons? Falcons, I still think they could do it for sure, but it's looking a little bit iffier because the read of the meta is so bad. But I think they'd be pretty competitive for the #1 slot even right now.
When your call is off, as in like as if a tactical call was bad, I assume.
Could you beat any of these guys in a 1v1 cage fight? I think I have a stronger will to survive than most esport players in my current part of my life. I have like a lot to live for, so I think I would not fight fair.
He says when Zessing Cole, they strongly tells him to be quite. Cole might be referring to. Not too sure, actually.
Okay, they fuck. The translations are a little fucked.
Zessing coach maybe. Was Zessing coach disagree? And finally, which team do you think will win the next game? And he says he believes Crazy Raccoon will win 4-1 versus AGG. Well, we'll see if Dongak's prediction ends up coming true. After we come back, Crazy Raccoon take on
Saudi Arabia throwing money at all esports in general, just Overwatch, all esports. In fact, I would even argue that Overwatch, but not even in the top at this point. But yeah, all Overwatch. Just in general. Well, that was a blowout of a match. I mean, I'm fucking happy. Life's fucking good. Let's go. They're throwing crazy money at golf and soccer, but are they throwing crazy ass? Does anyone have that? Does anyone have that information? Has anyone seen Saudi Arabia throwing crazy ass? Have they been throwing ass in a circle? Dude, what a good spear from Donkak that was. Donkak hit like multiple insane spears on Finn. Like Finn might have had like one of the worst games of his life versus T1 today. Like I've never seen a guy just have the most unfun time. I've got some more dulls to do in the meantime. Also, what are you guys' thoughts for variety? Since it's coming back this week for variety. Should I go back to Pokemon? Should I finish it out? Should I try to do a split? Should I do some co-op with Jaws? Should I start a new game they'll never finish? What are the people going for? What is what is this? The June update? Let's freaking go. Very nice. I do not know what this is. Is this a Zelda game? Is this like a Xenoblade, a Zelda, a Skyrim? I have no fucking clue. I gotta keep going. What the fuck is this? Is this... This looks like it's like a... No, it's not a Xenoblade. Isn't Xenoblade like futuristic? Is this like a Skyrim like thing? No, I mean it's not. Skyrim would only be Skyrim. Is it an Elder Scrolls? Oh, Elder Scrolls Online. Wait, could this be Elder Scrolls Online? You guys think? Oh, I'm not. I can't look at you. Cause I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what Daggerfall looks like. I have no idea what the arena is. I know it's not Oblivion. And I know it's not Skyrim. I do not know what fucking... And I don't remember what Morrowind's, like, logo was, if I'm gonna be completely real with you. It might be online. That does exist. Holy fuck. We've done it, lads. Who here plays Elder Scrolls Online? Who here plays Elder Scrolls Online? Has anyone played this game? Is it good? Anyone still play MMOs? Probably not. No one? Yeah. Okay, good to know. It was worth asking. It was worth asking. Food guesser. Rice flour, pandan leaves, grated coconut, palm sugar, salt. Okay, this could be Philippines, Indonesia. I'm gonna go Philippines first. Well, I'm gonna go Indonesia first. I feel like I've been Indonesia pilled recently. Holy fuck. And he's done it. Right off the bat. A little coup putu. A little coup putu. It's a steamed cake with some pandan and shit. Looks pretty decent, honestly. I'm a big pandan guy. Have you done scrandal? We have done scrandal. You missed it, unfortunately. Where's my picture? Buckwheat noodles, chicken broth, chicken meat, cucumber, radish, sesame seed, green onion. Well, I'm seeing buckwheat noodles. I'm not getting to see the I just can't see the food, I guess. I'm gonna go Japan though. I'm gonna go Japan. Hot. Okay. And I'm gonna go South Korea. There we go. There it is. The Jotguksu. I mean, you know, I fuck with Korean soups. I guess it's more of a noodle dish than a pure soup, but is it broth primarily from pine nut? Wait, what? The pine's nuts? Very nice. I will say I'm not a huge... Well, I mean, I guess that's unfair. I was gonna say I'm not a huge creamy soup guy. But, like, I guess I do like some creamy soups. But I'm more of, like, a clear broth than a creamy broth. You know? Okay, here we go. What the fuck? This bun is so sauced. Hamburger bun. beef, onion, tomato paste, butter, garlic, paprika. Okay, this is not the US. I don't think this is the US. I want to say this is like, also, what is this sauce? What is the sauce here? This is so much, is this mayo? I feel like because of the tomato paste and stuff, it's giving Europe. So like, this could be like a Poland. This could be like a Hungary. Let's try like a Poland. Poland's a very easy guess. Warm. South of Poland. This is where my European geography starts getting my ass here. I mean, Switzerland is south of Poland, because as is Italy. Could this be a Switzerland? But I feel like it's probably a Central European country. What if it's like a... Who? Like, I know, like, because it's east, southeast. My tennis coach was from Slovakia. Slovakia, thoughts on that? Warm. The Islak hamburger, and it's more southeast of Slovakia. Is Hungary more southeast of Slovakia? It doesn't seem right. Isn't Slovakia like in the Baltic area? Is this like Greece? Borders. Well, the only shit that like borders Greece is like fucking Turkey, right? Ah, and there we go. The Islak hamburger. Wet hamburger. Ah, the wet hamburger. Oh, wait, what is that? Hungary borders Slovakia to that, huh? Rich guy had a tennis coach. I did play varsity tennis when I was in high school. I wouldn't call myself rich though. By today's standards, having a beautiful, loving, supportive family, perhaps I'm rich in those regards. Hello, kitty. I don't know. So it's just a turkey that's been put in like tomato sauce. Soaked in the tomato sauce. I mean, containing oil and garlic. I'm gonna be honest, probably is good. Final score, gastronomical genius. How tall are you? 6 feet. 6 foot on the dot. And I'm not lying. You can measure me out. You can measure me out. Because I tower over most people. Actually, okay, I'm gonna put an observation as well. Quick observation. I'll turn this down. When I was in Toronto, the people of Toronto, Canada are not that tall. I don't know what it was. I felt really tall in Toronto, Canada. I don't know what it was. My ass was like... I just felt very tall in that city. Which is kind of crazy because I feel like North America are on average relatively tall. Especially for a city like Toronto. But I mean, maybe it's because it's like much more international than not. But you look like an ant to the Dutch. Yeah, but in return, I still wouldn't be Dutch. So I win. Okay, I'm doing connections. Brandy, cider, stout. Oh, alcohols. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. It's never been easy. What? What? Okay, wait. Okay. House. Okay, so we have a sauce. Sauce. Brandy, sauce. No. Germ. Theory. Squat theory. Stout theory. Port theory. House theory. No. Germ is like wheat. Germ, the germ comes from the wheat. Malt comes from the wheat. I don't really know. Are these not? I think these are things from wheat, but I don't remember the rest of their names. Okay, let's. Okay, squat. What about solid? Squat, solid, thick. Thick. I like them thick. I like them juicy. I like them thick. What is that? I like them big? I don't know. What about firm? Fuck. Stout. There we go. Stocky. Okay, perfect. We're in it. We're in it. We're in it to win it. Okay, outfit. Sauce. No. Cider. A cider is a drink. A brandy is a drink. A port is a drink. But a malt is not? Okay, butter. Sauce. Things you can saute in. Can you saute in this or like put it over? You can do like brandy, sauce, butter, port maybe. Things you can cook something in. Oh, one away. What the fuck? Would it be a malt or is it something wrong here? Oh. The only other thing that would make sense is malt. Because I don't think you'd cook something in cider. I think. Oh, brother. Oh, I know it's because I need this to unlock the rest because I'm not quite sure. So because like what is like let's say house, germ, house bug, Luxembourg, Germberg, Houseberg, Firmberg. No. A firm is that a firm, a house, and an outfit. Wait. I mean, a firm, house, and outfit are like things that are like an organization. Oh, brother.
Yep, only one team can make it to the finals. The other will be consigned to the third.
This is tough. This is really tough. I think I just gotta go for it. I think I gotta go for. I think I gotta go for malt, right? Because a sauce. Because what is a sauce? What is a sauce? What is germ in sauce? Like it goes over something. I feel like sauce goes in this. Because like this seems like it would make like a sauce would. Maybe sauce is too generic. Maybe sauce is too generic.
Surely this team can't get better than having the Pepe and Who Are You squad up with the rest of these other players. But Sonjin has been.
Oh, okay. I mean, go. Send it. Fuck. What was it? Company concern. Concern. So firm house outfit concern. I have never heard that before in my life. Starts of European countries. Fuck you. Fuck you with Germ Lux Multiport. Fuck you. Brandy, butter, cider, and sauce. Oh, Apple products. Apple products. I have never heard of concern before. What is a concern? Concern company meaning? Like, what is this? A concern is a type of business group common in Europe. I've never heard this before. What the fuck is this? Dude, that's crazy. I've never heard that before. Because I think I would have gotten that if I knew what concern was. Your Eurocuck viewers are fuming at you.
Fantastic on the Genji, notably also extremely good on.
I think if I knew what a concern was, I would have gotten it. If I knew what concern was, I'd definitely get that. Like 10,000%. Because then then everything else would have made sense. I think. Sure, buddy. Gentle Love XO, you're on watch. Mods, prepare yourselves. Mods, prepare your swords and your knives and your hammers.
The backline of Crazy Raccoon, though, like,
I've clocked you.
What a bastion of both explosivity. We all know about Shoes Havana.
I'm gonna be real here. I think AGG is about to pound Crazy Raccoon though, unless Crazy Raccoon have figured their shit out. Or maybe not pound, but I think they're gonna win.
Crazy Raccoon's having a bad time.
Yeah, surely
Not a brave bet, but
come through
it is a bet.
Before we head into anything else, let's go check out the interview between AG coach Dong-Soo and Moon, of course, from Crazy Raccoon.
Why does Moon look so panicked?
Wait, that jacket is swag.
Is this just me?
Those.
Does Moon look a little panicked?
Give me that.
Like he's like holding it together?
I'm like they gaming. I count.
Moon nervous? Dude, my cat, you know you wedged yourself right here on the desk and now it's not comfortable for me. Now I'm not having a comfortable seating environment. There was a second dong. A second dong is at the co-stream. Can we get cat comms? Sure. Let me see. Kitty, do you have something to say? Let me turn it her way. Anything? Anything you have to say for yourself? Her ass did not say anything.
Alright, translations provided graciously here by WDG for our English coverage. Our first question is, I heard there was a bet on AG.
If cats could talk, they would. Why? What are you saying? Why would cats be hateful? Why would cats be hateful? For what possible reason are you envisioning cats as like the KKK of animals? What the hell are you talking about?
The loser speaks and directed the answer over to Moon.
Have you seen cats? My cats are not hateful.
And I lost a bet with Fate last year. I don't want to do it anymore.
There's a bit of a lore fact for people. Dong-Soo, former coach of Shanghai Dragons who worked with Moon back in the day. So a bit of history here between the two coaches.
Don't your cats bully each other? No. No.
No.
My cats, all the cats, so the guy cats, all the men cats and the women cats get along, but the women cats do not get along. Like all the guys and the girls are chill with each other, but the women, they do be fighting. The ladies do be fighting. Am I right? They cannot, you know. They took a group trip to Miami and they came back and the friend group broke apart. Something about Miami. Something about the girls' trip to Miami just takes it all apart. One more team qualified to EWC. Congrats, Swing. Swing, I noticed that you didn't do a crowd surf in the crowd though. Notice you didn't do a crowd surf.
I think AG's skills have improved.
Don't get us started about Boba Tea. I mean, I like, dude. I'm a big tea guy, so I fuck with Boba Tea. Did you like the weather in Toronto, dude? The weather in Toronto was so fucking good. I'm glad I dodged like the 8 months of winter and got like the really good weather. The weather in Toronto was like a banger. I will say I have moved away from boba though. I've become like a cognac jelly guy. Any cognac jelly lovers, or even like a coconut jelly? I've moved away from boba and I've moved to a cognac jelly for a tea. Me personally. Just how I'm moving these days. What the hell is Moon saying? No, I don't drink tea. That's fine. Wasn't it a lychee jelly? That's fair. Boba, too many calories and sugar. Listen, that's why we get that's why you get cognac jelly. Moon is saying Dong-Soo's head is too big for his shoulders. What the hell?
And Moon says, I'll win everything with the same atmosphere I had last year.
Okay, Moon.
High ambitions for Crazy Raccoon, but that's to be expected from this roster.
That just means he's overconfident. Maybe he's actually saying his head is like Jimmy Neutron, though. I'm gonna make some tea. Pause the match. I'll ask. But yeah, pretty much the moral story about all this cat stuff is that the lady cats, they're not getting along. The ladies be fighting.
a map that we don't see.
While the men, they're all chill. They're all chill as fuck.
Mostly Ilios, as we've seen, you know, Ilios basically chosen by every single team. In fact,
They're just living their life. They're just vibing.
All 3 of the last times
I will say my mom has taken an interest in Snickers, my other cat, because she's kind of skinny. She's kind of snatched, and she's always been skinny since the day I've got her, even as a kid. And now my mom's on a mission to try to fatten her up. So she's trying many different food products to see if Snickers will eat more food. So we're gonna see if the weight gain journey is if she can make weigh-in.
We have seen Crazy Raccoon stumble in seeding tournaments before and then bounce back in the brackets proper and taking out Falcon first.
But personally, you know, I don't think Snickers needs to gain weight, okay? She should gain it if she wants to. I think she should gain it if she wants to. You know, if she's happy, her current body size, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Maka crying real tears? What is going on? I guess he's doing a massage. Look, he's doing a forehead massage. Shu is just mogging while Maka is rubbing his eyes in agony. Bro just got hotbox.
Been getting more playtime than Junban in this meta so far. I think for good reason as well. Max's hero pool just a little bit more standard, a little bit more.
Your cat is my thinspo.
Outside of the fact that
Rage bait, Maka versus Shu.
But most of those are not that playable right now. You're not going to see that much of Milgara either.
I love the rage bait emote. It's one of my favorite.
55 to 45, even though AGG
dude, 55 to Crazy Raccoon? Are they crazy? The Crazy Raccoon VTuber fan base is so strong.
They have a history of winning. They have the aura about them. However, yesterday's performance versus Falcons still left a lot to be decided for this Crazy Raccoon squad.
Yeah, still so much to work on. Really got to batten down the hatches.
Hello, Ryu. Hello.
Like, as you said, we've seen a little bit more of Max. Like,
Kitty,
Max
no!
Out of the woodwork in this year of OWCS after kind of being in the time
Where are you going?
chamber.
You can go over there. There we go. Yeah, you can go right there. That's good.
And well, if you're gonna bring a Junban anywhere, it's gonna be.
Yo, what up, Emmanuel?
Where the ball can really get the most.
Asians look like they make industrial machinery. They look like one of those Chinese brands that would advertise you on TikTok and be like, "We have many types of industrial like solvents here that you can buy from our factory direct."
Lights out Ana player is our match preview.
Oh wait, we put some English translations on the graphics here.
I'm going to guess.
Look at that.
I don't know.
Is there a prediction for this match in chat? There was. Yeah, it's still going on. Let's see right now. AGG Crazy Raccoon. It's currently going. You get laid off anything recently? Bro, I'm getting laid all the time. Up top? Up top, guys?
EWC 24, Stage 1 Korea, Champions Clash champions are a lot of chips to their name in terms of titles. Yet to win a world championship.
And the answer is no.
Losing out in Stockholm last year, they like to...
Estimation mark shock? Okay.
Again for 2025. However, right now, their goal is just to get a clean finish as possible. As a reminder to the audience, Crazy Raccoon are
unemployment up top. First of all, I am employed. T1 is my employer. And also Rivals Fight Night. Or just, I guess, Fight Night, but
go to the next event. For AGG, like we saw from T1,
I miss the layoff circle in Albert's office. Yeah.
Yep. Otherwise, they're sent into the third, fourth match, but you have to come at least third to be able to get that done.
The layoff circle, yeah, that's what we called the circle in Misfits, where they were starting to lay everybody off, and we were just like, we were just convening as they slowly laid everyone off.